Hey, what's up guys? Tony here, and what you're watching is some Battlefield Bad Company 2 footage on PC, and which is ironic given the title and the topic of this conversation, and you'll see that as we go. But what I want to say is that you're gonna watch some clips from some Bad Company 2 footage, and it's actually kind of, I really love the M1, and I'm glad that Bad Company 2 had it in some of the World War II weapons. But it was really one of my favorite rifles from Bad Company 2 when I played it. And I haven't played it in a long ass time, so this is me trying to not get back into it, but it was a fun change of pace. So anyways, we're looking at the title and changing platforms. And this is sort of a takeoff of a commentary I did a couple weeks ago, but it's going to be completely different because I'm going to be referencing Shoosty Bang and the issues that Snoov has personally seen, the criticism that they have seen because of the fact that they are transferring, they're making this transition from PS3 gamers to PC gamers. It's sort of the backlash that they're seeing in some of the subscribers because of the change. And just to kind of kick it off, he doesn't quite understand why people are upset by the fact that they're transitioning from PS3 to PC. And I'm looking at it from a very objective view because and now you guys know that I am pretty much so pro PS3 when it comes to shooters, but I'm trying not to let that cloud my judgment, you know, and just sort of take a look at the picture objectively as possible. And so this is what I see. I see the fact that when I first met Chris and Snoop, I mean, they were totally PS3 guys. You know, there was talk last year about getting into PC gaming, and it didn't really happen until later on in the year. But it was about this time last year that, you know, Snoop had brought up the idea of building a PC, and I think Chris was talking about it as well. And this is when I bought my iMac last year with my tax return. So I was like, well, I'd love to buy a gaming PC, but I really need a computer for school, and I have a bunch of programs on my MacBook, so I might as well just buy an iMac, and so I did. Anyways, the point of me bringing that up is that they were the console heroes. They were self-branded console heroes. And so the people that subscribe to them are expecting console gameplay, PS3 gameplay. The way I see it is the people that are getting upset because of this transition are those who subscribe for PS3 gameplay who are now seeing PC gameplay, and that's upsetting them because we all know, I mean, there's the console wars going on, there's platform wars going on. People are incredibly loyal to whatever platform they play on. Console players are loyal to their consoles, PC people are loyal to their PCs, and of course PS3 and Xbox people are completely loyal to their individual consoles. And there's this great debate about whether or not one is better than the other, and it's completely subjective, and there's no true or right answer, obviously. So those people that subscribe for PS3 gameplay are going to be upset. And last night, Tim, Darkness429, and I had this conversation about why these people were getting upset, and the reason why I think they're getting upset. Because Tim was explaining he didn't see why people would be getting upset, and Snoop had the same sort of idea, is that it's the same game, you know, the same guns, the same everything, it's just on different platforms. The only major difference is the fact that one has the ability to have, you know, up to 64 players. Obviously, the PC could have larger player counts than the consoles, which are stuck at 24. And I told him that it's a little different. I mean, it's the pride that I talked about. People are really into whatever console they have. But if there's people that want to like get to know or get to learn the game a little bit better, and they're playing on a certain platform, say like PS3, we're going to use PS3 in this case, but if they're PS3 gamers and they want to get better at the game and they're watching people play who are better than them, they're going to watch like the routes they run, the guns that they use, the sensitivity that they use, you know, when do they, I don't know, how do they move, how do they go about playing the game. That's really just, you're watching, you're dissecting, you're analyzing, and you're implementing what they do, what people who are successful at the game do, into your style. And so there's a relation, you can relate to that person because you guys are playing on the same console or the same platform. So you can be like, okay, this is what is possible on a PS3. So that's why you subscribe, because you can relate to them. The frustration comes when you start playing or when you start watching YouTube videos and you're still wanting to learn, but the YouTube videos now are PC gameplay, and so the map sizes, the map, like the MCOMs are in different positions, the conquest points are in different positions, the map player count is bigger, And so a route that you might normally run on, you know, PS3, which is devoid of people, suddenly is full of people, and you're like, what? This is weird. So when you're watching this gameplay and you're trying to absorb and learn something from, things are different. You know, like the controls are different, obviously, because you're using a keyboard and mouse instead of a controller, so the accuracy might be a little bit better. The player movement is just funky, and if you watch it, it looks very twitchy and just kind of like all over the place. It's not very smooth and fluid as a like a PS3 gameplay seems to be. And the turning radius is just incredibly fast on PC compared to PS3 or any console. And so those are the differences you start to see in the gameplay. And so no longer can you relate to that commentator or to that person, or especially to the gameplay, because they're playing on a different platform. So that's the major reasons why I think that they're having a problem with some of this, you know, the backlash from them making this transition from PS3 to PC, is because those people that subscribe because they're console players and they want to see console gameplay. You know, some of them want to learn, and some of them want to be able to relate on another level, because I don't know, something might happen on the PS3 or just in any game. So say you're watching any game, it could be baseball, it could be Battlefield, it could be Call of Duty or whatever, and there's a certain amount of relation that they want to have. You know, like, oh, I've done that, I've been there, I understand what's going on. So when it happens on a different console, there might be, or a different platform, there might still be that relation, but it's not the same because it's a little different, because it's PC. It's like, oh, it's got different, you know, there are larger player counts or whatever, and it's just like, oh, well, that guy's never going to be there anyway, so, you know, I would have been able to drop shot that guy or come around the corner, go prone, wait for him to come around the corner and kill him. But like when you're watching it from a PS3 player standpoint on a PC, you're like, oh, well, that's not possible. So there's a disconnect there. So it's really, I think it's a matter of a disconnect. So, and I do say earlier, like, it's sort of ironic as you're watching a PC gameplay on my channel, because I am, and I've said this before, I really am dedicated to my PS3. I love that thing to death. And so I find myself sort of holding on to the PS3. Like, I pre-ordered Battlefield 4 on the PS3. And so my goal is to bring Battlefield 4 gameplay on the PS3 come, you know, when it's released in October. Whether or not I'm going to buy it on the PC is sort of as yet to be seen, but it's probably more than likely. But basically what I want to know from you guys is what I asked earlier, is that, do you guys see a problem when somebody you subscribe to changes platforms, you know, and explores different avenues, and if so, why? If not, then let me know. You know, it's like no big deal, you know, it's the same game, or it's different, or maybe you're not there to learn. And I think it's mainly those people that are trying to learn, they're trying to pick up tips and tricks, not directly through tips and tricks videos, but maybe just through analyzing people's gameplay. They're trying to learn how to play the game a little bit better, or just get better at the game. So maybe those are the people that are getting upset. And actually, you know what, now that I think about it, I think it boils down to two categories. The people that are really proud of whatever platform they're playing on, in this case, it's console players. Console players are getting upset with the fact that Bang is transitioning to PC. And I think it's the people that are trying to learn because they want to learn on a platform that they can relate to, and not another platform. Like, if you're playing on PS3 and you're watching gameplay from PC, that you can't really relate to that, so there's that disconnect. So those are the two types of people I think that are getting upset. I think everyone else is going to be pretty much okay with a transition, but I'm only one person, and I only have one point of view, and I'm as objective as I'm trying to be. I want to know from you guys who are going to watch this video, is it a problem? Do you see it as a problem if you're subscribed to somebody and they transition from console to PC, or PC to console, or whatever, just this transition from platform to another platform? Do you guys see that as a problem? And if yes, why? If no, why? You know, I want to know both sides of the fence. Yes, if yes, why? If not, why? Because I'm interested to know, because I find myself, like I said, in this sort of transition myself. Like, I'm playing more on PC, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's the brand new toy that I have in my house, but a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm getting different experiences on the PC that I am not getting on my PS3, minus, you know, MLB 13 and games like The Last of Us that I know I'm going to be buying on PS3 because it's exclusive to the PS3. So anyways, guys, let me know in the comment section. I'm really eager to see what you guys have to say. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll talk to you guys later.